everybody, Conductor here, and welcome back to iRacing in the Formula Renault. It is week number 6. We are at the Nürburgring GP track, which is not one of my favorite facilities in the world, partially due to that section right there, and partially due to the first sector. This is actually race number 2 for me this week. I'll include the 20-second clip that I put on Twitter that was the first race. But it was a struggle and is a shame because I've actually, despite not liking the place, had pretty decent pace here this week. I am going to remain fairly quiet for qualifying, however this first lap is more just to get some heat in the tires, even though it is in the full sun here. The second lap is more often the winner. But still, this is a track that requires a lot of concentration. It's a very physical track. I've been iRacing pretty much my entire day today at this track. And I can tell you, I'm actually a little bit on the sore side. Like, my legs, I feel them. I acknowledge their presence. So, not for lack of effort this week. Hopefully we can turn things around. This is going to be a pretty small field race. It is late at night, which you can probably hear that a little bit in my voice. Sounding a little tired, but I'm determined. We're gonna make this work. Ooh, easy now. That's a good sign that the tires aren't quite there. But let's start just focusing on the laps here and see how we do.
One more lap. 1 minute 56.931 seconds.
Boy, just a minor mistake there in sector number 4. Not a great run through the last sector. Could have been a much better lap, but to be in the 55s is pretty good in the hot conditions, so I'm pleased with that. Alrighty, so we will be starting in the P6 position, and that is going to make for an interesting little race here. Turn 1, turn 2, and then when you get back to the chicane, as you've seen in the little clip, an interesting thing here. I am going to be trying to keep things clean. Smaller field here should make it easier. We'll try to battle it out at the end of the race rather than doing anything crazy at the beginning of the race. This is definitely the last opportunity I have to race this week, so I gotta make this one count. And there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, it's a small field, but it's a very stacked field, so I'm rated number 10 of like 14 in here, so we probably got a pretty decent strength of field. Alright, that took forever. I think we used the entire time there. But here we go.
Green, green, green.
Good start. Want to move to the outside if possible.
Got one on your left.
That was probably not the time to be clicking that, but I clicked it anyway.
3 wide, you're on the right. Got one on your left.
3 wide on the right. That's
You're
never,
on the left.
never
Got
what you
one
want
on
to
your
hear.
left. Still there? Hold your line. Still there?
Still got
Hold
one to
your
my
line.
left.
Clear on the left. Got one on your left.
Should
Go
clear
right.
now.
Keep right there.
Yeah, got back to the gas good enough. Well, maybe not. We're still gonna have to deal with them down into here.
Keep right there. All clear, all clear.
Okay, now we have the correct side of the track. That was harder fought than it probably should have been, but pretty clean. So far I have a better impression of this group than I did the last, that's for sure. We will see how it goes. Be wary of the cold tires. Boy, the way Tom, like, nose dives into the turn, it's very strange. Very sharp steering inputs. Could be a little lag that I'm seeing, I'm not sure. It was almost jarring to watch. Okay, that's exactly what happened to me the last race, so let's try to prevent that from happening. Alright. Gonna have a move here.
Got one on your right. 2 minutes 2.367.
I still have the draft though, so this is interesting.
Keep left. Clear on the right or on your right.
I was
All clear,
hoping
all
he was
clear.
gonna overcook it. Didn't happen. 9 car behind me was patient enough to let that happen though. Easy now. There might be a lot of this passing back and forth here early, especially. There's not a big gap between everybody here. So I expect a little bit of this topsy-turvy stuff. Everybody locks up into this carousel here. Kind of just the norm. You just let it happen and don't let it freak you out. Pretty substantial draft here. Ooh, easy. Easy with the back end kick out. It's got me way offline. Got away with that one. Feel as though, give it a lap or so, this 6 is going to be messing with the 13. I gotta be there. I gotta be there to compromise, or get the, compromise? No. I gotta be there to, what's the word I'm looking for? Clearly it's getting too late.
1 minute 56.991.
Yep. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. But I want to be there. That much I know. I want to be there. Oh, yep, there it goes. I'm not there, though. He's fighting back. Capitalize. That's the word. Capitalize. You know, Cone, you should be watching where you're driving and not thinking about what words you were trying to say. Another spot everybody likes to lock up a little bit. I like how this is shaping up, though. We're pulling away from the 9. Staying right with this little mid-pack here. See how much the draft pulling me up to him. A little overzealous on the braking there from the 6. You're gonna draft. Dang it. Alright, just hold. I have done that so many times into this stupid chicane.
They cut the course. You have to slow down and give up the time gain.
Well, from the back we come. Let's see if we can at least make it up to the top 10. Well, where are we at? Oh, we're in 10th of a 14 car field. Well, I guess 7th place would be where we would ideally like to get back to. Very frustrated with myself. I have worked so hard at this track this week, or today really, basically just today,
Got a slow car on the right.
because I knew I was really struggling with it, and have shown really good pace. Like, I have been top 3 of every practice session I've been in, but I just knew I didn't have the consistency, didn't have the feel of the car well enough, and I never have around here. Something to do with the layout. But it does look like it's within reason to get back up to that 7th position. So we know we have pace on these guys. Pretty good sportsmanship from me, I do believe, if I may toot my own horn, keeping it away from everybody. Like, I knew what was about to happen. I wasn't even intending to pass, to be honest. Too much curb. But I was just too late on the brakes and looped it around.
57.211.
Okay, I really need to focus here. Gotta have some good laps. If I can keep it clean, I know I have more pace than these two. There we go. Definite improvement. Quit tripoding, car. I need all 4 of your wheels grip. Good run out of there. In drafting distance. This car's not like the Mazda though, where 1.2 back meant you might as well be ready to pass. It's more like 0.5 back for this one. It's really gonna be tucked up under them. This is a very long race. I remember that from the last one. It felt even longer last time because I was racing with basically no rear wing and half a front wing. Lots of bumps down there to the inside. It can get carried away with that.
1 minute 55.558. 10 to go.
Just a third of the way done. These two are getting dicey. That could be good for me. or it could be terrible for me, you know. Go either way. What I don't want is the 9 to catch us, because he is similarly paced to myself. What I need is good runs off the turns so we can use the draft. Unfortunately, getting down to the chicane, I'm not going to be too keen to do passes there, judging by what's already happened. These two are pretty frequently offline right now. They're also frequently offline, like blinking. Isn't that cool? That's the kind of stuff that's gonna make me have a bad day. More so than I was already having.
1 minute 56.921.
Got way more speed than that. This, I think, is where the two of them could be pushed into forced errors? Yeah, forced errors. Could really capitalize on. Word of the day. This is some good hard racing right here. I'm glad I ended up back here. I'm not really glad, but at least it's probably going to be interesting to watch. So number 3 here was very fast, probably being held up by the 12. It's having the same issues I'm having. Tough place to pass. Almost happened again. You know, this car has in-car adjustment for brake bias. But every time I've moved the brake bias forward, it's basically like it no longer stops. You just lose too much braking overall. The 3's got a little nose damage here or something. I expected him to pass the 12 quicker.
Go right.
There's one. What we needed. That is what we needed. This place is mega difficult. Like, you just have no idea how crazy difficult it is. For these cars especially, but overall I've never felt really good about driving a car here in anything. Let's hope that the 3 picks up the pace now. I'm not going to try and force the issue on him. I want to build a gap between us and the 9 and try and get up there to the 6 car again. Right here. See, now that he's got clean air in front of him, the pace has increased. Walking away from me even. That I do not want. I do want to try and stick with him.
1 minute.
56. I gotta do better than that.
3, 6, 9.
It's getting dangerously close to the cutting point. At this point, that's kind of what I've got to do. So yeah, 3 heads. Really, really fast pace. He was running 53s, I think. Actually was able to use that little bit of oversteer. It helped out quite a bit. We're only 2 cars behind where we were. So this could end up with a decent result after all. I'm going to be kicking myself the rest of the night for doing that, but hey. Oh, did we lose one? I want to say that's who I was racing. What he said. Keeping pretty good pace here. Ooh. A little too aggressive. We're down to the 55s again.
55.519.
Slowly inching towards the 6. Should the 3 get there before the end of the race, this will accordion right back together. I do believe. .6. We're getting there. If I'm getting there, I know he is. There's so many lines you can take around this carousel, it's like, you really can't miss it. You just apex later, you apex earlier, and it all works out about the same. Good line right there. If I could replicate that a few times, we'd be set. This is what I mean, though. I think I have some pretty darn good pace here. If I could have just done it mistake-free. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm running about 10/10 right now. This is about as hard as I think I can push.
1 minute, 55.495 to go at the line.
Just 5 to go. It's amazing how much faster the race goes when you have an actual goal. Mind any of that. Just kind of how it happens. That all started way back. Just a little bit offline the whole time. Alright, so this lap, not the best. And not a good time to have that happen because these two have indeed started their battle. So what I need to be, our word of the day, capitalizing. Off track, off schmack, who cares? A good run through there.
1 minute 56.
Little speckles of greatness mixed in through the poo here. A little too early on that turn in, but got away with it. Tires, I think, are getting a little angry. Just a little. But everybody's probably fighting that. There we go. Now we got things under control again. And we're closing the gap. Let's do this. Boy, this is going to be the opportunity for the 3, I think. Good run out of the carousel. Here he goes. Let's see how it... Oh, he bowed out. 3 and 3 have a lot in common. Good pace, lack of confidence in the passing. Oh, there we go. That was sexy. Let's do more of that.
You have about 5 laps left on the...
Let's do less of this, though. Way to ruin that good sector cone.
1 minute 56.
See a green delta, though. That means we're sniffing draft. Much better than sniffing glue, kids. Sniff a draft. We're all pushing it so hard through here. All 3 of us know the order of these 3 cars is incorrect. How it's going to shake out, none of us know. Actually trying to take it a little easy because I felt like I was getting the tires too hot. Unfortunately, it's got me a little further back than I want to be. Here's a move. Defensive.
2 laps to go.
Really ruined both of their runs. I want these two to take each other out so badly. Or we all cross the line 3 wide. That would be cool. That would be awesome. There we go. There's the line I needed. Now we're really in the draft.
1 minute.
Oh, defensive line. That's probably the wrong way to go into one, buddy. We'll see. Not gonna lie, I kind of missed turn 1 there, just watching them. It's a good show. What can I say? We're here now, though. We're part of the show. Milan just driving it so hard. It's really fun to watch. I'm not exactly babying mine around either. Look at that, we're actually catching 5th and 6th place. Come on, car. Get up there. We're inching in, but we're not inching in fast enough.
Alright, man. White flag at the line.
That was a super aggressive, almost kind of dickish move. If I was a 3, I think I'd be a little impatient at this point. On the outside, huh? Let's break it early. Let's hoping to pick up scraps.
We're on your right. Keep left. Still there. Clear on the right.
Outside, not where you want to be.
1 minute, 56.843.
White flag here. Crossover, no! I need more torque. What are you, a rotary? Go, car, go! Rocket in my seat. Oh, did he just cook it into here? Oh, it both did! Dang it. Well, to be honest, all I did there was keep the 3 from passing the 6. But I had to go for it. It's not over yet. Especially if he's gonna do stuff like that. And he's got the pace, though. He could have just gotten around the 6. I think me versus the 6 would have been a much more interesting battle. You gonna get him? No. Oh well. That was fun either way.
There's the flag. It's over. Great job, driver.
Alright, so as it shakes out, it was a strength of field of 26.76. We had the fastest lap of the race at a 53.4 with a Scandinavian with a 6,000 I rating. Craziness, craziness. We ended up in the 8th position, not where I wanted to be. I really think we had the speed to be up there in the 5th or 6th position. Obviously the spin cost us that chance. Could have had our first like triple digits points. I coulda, woulda, shoulda. Still a good race though. I think it was probably an entertaining one to watch. Just gonna move on to the next track. Next week is where is next week? I looked at this earlier and now I can't remember. Oh, Donington, which I can't remember at all. So I have no idea how next week is gonna go. I knew this week was gonna be a struggle. No big surprise that it was. And we'll just have to keep chipping away at it here in iRacing. Thank you all for your support. Thanks all for watching, and I will see you next time.